now we're recording. So I'm going to play this. But just looking at this, we have Spider-Man Pop. We have the Spider-Man Funko Pop. We have Young Turks. We have John Oliver, Prozac, BuzzFeed, Black.com.
That's their favorite. They always love to bring up Black.com.
Oh, because they love doing like interracial cuck stuff. I'm so fascinated to see like where all of this is leading towards. Like John Oliver tonight, I think that's a hat with like cat ears, like a crocheted cat ears hat. Fortnite, no, I mean this looks like Fortnite Finn right here, but the Star Wars, Che Guevara, Apple. Game of Thrones.
It isn't even like the modern Apple logo. That's like the 90s Apple logo. Where it's rainbow.
Oh, you know who's gonna say because it's gay or something? Because that's.
I think the one that like I'm most interested in is the I fucking love science one.
Oh my god!
Is there some implication that like of the classic like anti-science bandwagon? Because isn't Andy Pants like religious?
He is, but supposedly, right? But like, I love how we haven't even put a second of this. We already have shit to say. My thing is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Like, what about this? And mind you, he says Reddit Millennial Soy Cucks. Andy Pants looks more like this guy. Like, have you seen what Andy Pants looks like?
I actually haven't, now that I think about it.
I think I've mentioned it in multiple videos, but hold on. See, I'll just do Andy Pants. Like if you look at his face, like this is his face. This is his face. Like,
oh, that's what he looks like?
Yes. He looks more like this guy. Right? Like you see it. He looks more. In fact, I've said the other guy has a much more manly of a beard than Andy does. But yeah, it's crazy to be like, these are Reddit millennial soy cocks. Okay, let's actually start the video because otherwise we're gonna do this forever.
All right, if you're here from Reddit, you might need to change your tampon for this one, boys. All I'm trying to figure out is how we went from games like this.
I just lost my fucking brother. All right, you hear that? My brother. You and your tower and all this fucking emulsion can go to hell.
Dead, I really do.
Okay, just off a rip. Are there still not more Gears of War games? Are we not getting a Gears of War E-Day? Also, I'm sorry, does Kratos still not murder the shit out of people? Or was I imagining all that shit in Ragnarok?
I as somebody who still hasn't but needs to play Ragnarok, like in general, like from what I've seen, both of the games, I played the first one, he's just murdering people all the fucking time. Like, he's going crazy with it.
He is ripping people in half in both Ragnarok and just like, I guess, God of War 4. But to be like GCPD, so Batman, 20 years of badasses. What are we?
Here, you
sorry, not Batman.
In that direction, and you pull this to make it go bang.
Listen, do I come to your job and tell you how to murder civilians?
What?
You had to get footage from YouTube Shorts. You couldn't just... This is so good.
This is my favorite thing, when they like pick footage that they think is good, but it's actually fucking terrible. It's
also
so funny.
Like, is this Sam Fisher being badass or just talking to a guy? Let's see.
So don't come to my job and tell me how to do mine.
I swear to
Oh, okay.
Rome will not.
1 year. This is Rise, Son of Rome. This came out Xbox One.
Today.
Yeah, isn't this like 10 years old?
Yeah, he said, how did we get away from games to this? My brother in Christ, I played this game. This is an Xbox One launch title. This wasn't...
This game like suck?
I mean, it was kind of boring. From a technical standpoint, amazing. But like, yeah, it's kind of boring. But like, he's acting as if these games don't exist anymore. But this game was out 10 years ago.
And also, like, this isn't even a good, like, who barely remembers this? Like, who
Yeah,
knows who that guy's name is? Like,
exactly.
I have no idea.
Like, I think it was, I don't know, Maximus, because that sounds like a name that would be used in that time period. But yeah, he mentioned, like, okay, here's my thing so far. What was the point of this? Like, what is this?
And you pull this to make it go bang.
Like, who is that?
Real man knows how to shoot gun.
Yeah, like, is
That's
that
what badass is?
what game is this even? Like, he has the thing that says "RIP 20 years" because I sure he doesn't want to, you know, give credit where he got this footage from. But like, GCPD, I think Gotham City Police Department. So I just keep thinking Batman, but I don't know who his character is. And he's like being badass, just saying how to shoot.
Point it in that direction.
I have no idea who that is.
I have no idea who this is.
Listen, do I come to
Like,
you
I know it's Sam Fisher, right? But like,
In 2020,
oh wait,
Today we fight.
to whatever the hell this is in 2025,
this has nothing to do. Wait, hold on.
We fight.
to whatever
This has nothing to do with video games, right? Because how do we go from this to something completely different?
Dog
How do
whistles, baby.
How did we go from Kratos punching a guy's face into pride flags? Like,
It's so like it's incredibly funny because I was just reading bell hooks and to sound as leftist as I possibly can. I was just reading bell hooks and in for that fucking Ren video I'm working on, and
Right.
she talks about how like the single emotion that the patriarchy values when expressed by men is anger. And
yes.
in like essentially all of these clips, like violence and anger and acting through that is like basically what appears to be valued in literally everything he's talking about. Like real
Oh.
men violent, non-real men gay.
Exactly. No, no, that's exactly. I have the exact same, you know, because we all love bell hooks here, right? We're all male feminists. No, I'm kidding. But like, no, like, yes, it's performative. He's saying men aren't, because I mean, his point is idiotic. We're only 46 seconds into this. We always do this, but his point is idiotic because anyone who plays games could think of 100 different examples of men who still fit that typical example that we have access to today. Hell, even some women fulfill that role. I'm playing Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, and there's a move called obliteration attack when you can you break someone's basically their poise and you just brutally stab them. Same thing for Stellar Blade. So if anything, this is something to show that it's not inherently a masculine trait to exhibit extreme acts of violence, but he can't seem to grasp that. And also, I'm just gonna say maybe one of the demons Andy is fighting is his own identity, because he keeps being upset that there aren't enough like men and stuff, and then he immediately ties it to this. But let's just see where he's going, because I feel like we know where he's going to go. But I'll let Andy speak for himself here.
whatever the hell this is in 2025.
Okay, so immediately,
Frag
Punk-
is sick. Like,
Yeah,
Frag
no.
Punk is objectively cool.
and also let's go a little deeper. He just says gay rainbow barf, and he's just like kind of silly music. But is the core of the game not murdering people or using cool abilities? Like, are you still not engaging in a masculine thing? You have guns and weapons and stuff that used to hurt other people, and it's competitive. So like, what does it matter if it's rainbow color, even though it's not rainbow? Like, he's saying that, but you look at it right now, you would say neon. You wouldn't say rainbow. Like, did he watch it?
There is a character in this game that is a shirtless buff man with a beard who charges around on fire. If that isn't the most masculine shit ever, I don't know what is.
Also, I'm like, when he watched like Across the Spider-Verse, when he saw Spider-Punk, was he like upset that it kept looking like this, like that's the guy's hands? He's like, oh wait, he's gay? What is this? He transing now? Is he trans? What's going on? Well, I see different colors. My God, a
Curious if
minute.
he's only gonna show Frag Punk, or if he's gonna show something else.
No, I guarantee you, he's gonna show Concord 100%. Dead by Gaylight, bro. What? He says
Murder
degenerate
game?
propaganda. Is that not fucking Dracula from Castlevania? Degenerate propaganda. Oh my god. He's not even clever with like his like puns. Dead by Gaylight. Like, okay. All right, dude. And it clearly during like it's a flag. Like you can't talk about how like manly and strong you are and complaining how like everyone's weak and baby pilled, and then a flag makes you this upset.
Free speech warriors when they see a bunch of colors arranged in a certain
Right.
way.
Free speech warriors when it stops raining and they go outside. Oh, they started the sky gay. The sky's gay. Mortal Cuckbat.
The game known for like the most violent animations.
Johnny Cage being cucked is just, look at the scene. Look at Johnny Cage being cucked, okay? That's it. It's
These guys just love the word cuck.
They do. It's just what? That's like his. Isn't that like his daughter? Isn't that Cassie? Or is just like a clone of him, whatever. Okay, it looks like to me just a clone version of each other, like an alternate reality version of each other. Because now I'm seeing Johnny Cage back there too. I haven't played Mortal Kombat Armageddon, but like, how's that him being cucked? That's just himself.
Women standing in front of man equal cuck.
Splitgate 2. Splitgate 2. That dude is on your team, Andy. What are you talking about?
The color scheme on that screen is obviously bisexual. That is
yes,
not trans.
it's not trans. No, he doesn't get it. He's never had bisexual lighting before. He's never. But like Splitgate 2 was the game with the guy who was like make first person shooters great again. Andy, he's on your team. You trying to say because it didn't do well, it has to because it's trans colors or something?
I wonder if you started working on this before the drama and you went too lazy to edit
everything everywhere has
Probably.
to be gay now. Can I go 2 seconds without some degenerate, non-binary, Hello Kitty ass nonsense in my face telling me how their husband's boyfriend transitioned? I'm sorry if this
Jesus
goes through
Christ,
BBs, but
dude.
you can't be gay and masculine. Gayness and masculinity are opposites.
Okay, I gotta say something here. Now,
Fire.
I am not gay either. I'm not a gay guy. But isn't it funny that he says the masculine side is the one where it's a bunch of sweaty dudes together, like Gears of War 3, sweaty guys, Army of Two sweaty buff guys, Halo, big sweaty buff man, and then Kratos. Particularly, he only cares about Kratos from the first 3 God of Wars, particularly I think God of War 3, because he shows them one the most, where he's just big and sweaty and muscular all the time. And you can't be masculine, you can't be gay. I wonder if there's any like gay guys who are like work out. I wonder if there's like a thing in the gay culture where it's like men who take more, focus on the appearance of their body and work out a lot. Like I wonder if that's a thing in the gay community. Like I wonder if that's
absolutely is. 100%.
Oh, is it? I had no idea. I was just curious because I don't know anyone who's gay or have ever seen anything gay. So I would think they don't do masculine stuff like work out all the time.
Gays are a lot of gays, at least the non-twink gays, are like very, very rigorous about their gym activity. Like some of the like buffest, like most like healthy looking dudes I've ever seen have been like gay as fuck. Like I'm sure you've seen like a bunch of images as well of like dudes at like Pride who are just like jacked
ripped
as fuck. Like it's hugely popular in certain
bro
gay communities.
There are listen, I have lots of queer friends. Like I was being sarcastic before, obviously, but like I have seen them talking about look, they'll be like no fats, no femmes, bears, masks only. Like they want dudes who look like Kratos, and there are gay dudes who look like Kratos, who like a twink or whatever. But like I like how he's just like, you can't be gay and masculine. I'm like, my brother in Christ, they are literally mask gays. Like
you can go to most gay bars and find a bunch of dudes who look like Kratos who want to get fucked in the ass. Like it is so easy to do.
It's just like a very clear this man does not exist in reality. And it's so obvious he's putting on a character here, man. Like all of his dialogue, it's just some of the most dog whistle, not fucking bullhorniest, like 1990s homophobic rant you've ever seen. Like, you're obviously putting on an act. Like, even the most homophobic people could put up a better sentence than the shit that he says. Like, listen to this.
Get mad. Get real mad. When I was first getting into Xbox in 2001, every game was about war and about being a Chad. Now every game seems like it was made by women and dudes with weak arms. If you look back at,
Mind you, Andy Pants, we know what you look like. Like what? And also, he's basically said, when I first started playing video games, I only played one genre.
Mm-hmm.
It was all about war.
Genre that should be allowed to exist.
Yeah,
If people don't die, then it's not a video game.
Yeah, if there's not men sweating with other men and shooting other men, it's even a game. And it's like, he also mentioned like Halo and Gears of War, which are still war games, but vastly different from the games he showed there. And he acts as if like there weren't other genres that existed back then.
I
Like-
find it so fascinating that he hasn't, at least not yet, like brought up Geralt from the
Witcher?
Witcher series, which is like such a obviously like masculine, gruff man.
Yeah, he's stoic. Like,
Yeah, he's incredibly stoic. He is like incredibly recent. Like I feel like you could make an argument that now, like Geralt has probably become one of the most like iconic, at least male video game characters, if not video game characters in general,
yeah,
as being this like gruff man. But when you play the game, they realize there is so much emotional depth to him and everything that he does, looking for Ciri and with Yennefer and all that.
but like you're now expecting them to look beyond the surface when we're talking about a man who has in videos before said that like he played games because of ad copy and he wishes the ad copy was what it used to be. Like, he's an idiot.
Fucking right.
Look at the
bro.
2000s,
He's an idiot,
had
right?
everything. Dante and Devil May Cry, an absolute unit. GTA, Yakuza, Metal Gear, Chad of War,
Yes, these are all games that no longer exist. Devil May Cry 5 is a myth. God of War Ragnarok never came out. Metal Gear Solid. What? I don't know what Phantom Pain is. What are you talking about? Like,
Or like
character
Metal
action
Gear.
games?
Mm-mm.
Like,
Mm-mm.
like these games.
Uncharted, SOCOM. Then the Xbox was more
SOCOM.
focused. Halo, Call of Duty, Gears, Brothers
Still
in
exist.
Arms, Splinter
Still
Cell.
exist.
Last year, I made a video called The Pussification of Video Games, and you can consider this part 2 to that video.
He says consider it part 2. It's literally called part 2. What do you mean consider it's part 2? It's part 2.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, his audience is pretty fucking stupid. So like,
Oh.
I feel like they probably need all the help they can get in understanding that this is a sequel.
And listen. We're both content creators here, right? We understand that like sometimes when you strike gold, you kind of want to mine a bit more. I'm guilty of that too, right?
Mhm.
My reaction videos do better than like my just talking about topic videos, but I still do both. But like, if you just said like what new information is he adding here that he hadn't already established in the video he did just a year ago? Now a lot could change within a year in terms of the gaming landscape, right? Like if you're saying shit was too gay a year ago, it's not like all of a sudden new games came out and they're like, we're all masculine again. Games were being developed during that time. You said they were already gay and woke. So what are you adding here? Like,
He's adding a plug
Fresh
for his
examples
old
of
video.
the pussification of modern video games and how this happened. You guys are probably tired of me talking about Red Dead 2 and Last of Us constantly, so I'm going to try to throw in some fresh examples.
you're gonna try fresh examples: Red Dead 2 and Last of Us. Okay, so we have
Fucking go more Spider-Man 2 discourse.
how Peter got cucked. Oh my god, dude. Okay, here we go. I pre-watched this. Here we go. He's gonna talk about how Miles Morales is replacing him, right? Because that's the popular right-wing alt-right whatever talking point is the black guy's replacing the white guy because we can't have white heroes anymore. And also, Peter, he stopped being Spider-Man because of Mary Jane.
Yep.
And then the pussification of Rainbow Six. So he shows Rainbow Six 3. Interesting choice. And then more modern slop. That's not specific, but like
He's going to specifically mention the black woman who is.
Oh, I was gonna say Deborah Wilson. We're gonna get a Deborah Wilson. Oh yeah,
and
100%.
The like big woman who's in that game, who's hot, but I don't know her name of because I haven't played it. He's going to talk about those two things for sure.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Video, we're going to take a look at Spider-Man 2 and the cuckening of Peter Parker, Soft and the downfall of Rainbow Six, and finally, Immortals of Aveum, Army of Two, and a couple single-player games. But first, are you boys tired of laggy, choppy
Sponsorship?
Wait, he got sponsored?
It's time to man up and get.
That's what I've seen other fucking
this thing is
game
fast and has
YouTubers get this sponsor. It looks like just like a boring tablet. I am
Yeah.
amazed. He is getting sponsors.
I promise you, if we look into this product,
Steam Link, Xbox Game Pass.
I'm sure it's going to be like, this shit actually sucks.
No, yeah, exactly why I went off on fucking gamer stuff. Because fucking dog shit.
It's going to
care.
run you like $1,500. Click the links in the description to learn more about the Red Magic
Radiant Aura
tablet. All right, back to the
Apex
video.
Power.
One of the most egregious examples of the demasculinization of a man is 2023's
the demasculinization of Peter Parker.
I refuse to believe that this clip he's playing is not intentional. Spider-Man is in the all-white suit fighting Venom, who is
black.
Maybe I'm like reading into this too much.
Listen, that might be a little bit too tinfoily, but also this is Andy Pants, who likes to make conspiracy theories about like how Jewish people are ruining the world, and he obviously doesn't like black people. So I wouldn't put it past him. I'm gonna go on a limb and saying this isn't his footage. So he probably just found someone who did this with no ill intent, but he put in his video to sort of, again, dog whistle to his audience. But also, I'm sorry. You're going to say this game demasculated Peter Parker when you had 3 Spider-Man movies in a row where he was crying over like Mary Jane? Like, I love Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans, but like, no one looks at Spider-Man as like a masculine character. You know what I mean? Like, not in a traditional sense. That's like Punisher. That's like Wolverine. Like, those are the guys you look at that. Even like, to an extent, Batman. But like, Spider-Man is so emotional. Like, even the first game, when he fights Doc Ock, he's all in his feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
like
he's just a little emotionally frail twink. Like Spider-Man is.
He's
Spider-Cuck 2 exclusively on the PS5. Spider-Man 2018.
It's on PS. It's on the computers.
Peter was the hero of his own story. This is why I bought a box that says Spider-Man on it. I want to play as a superhero. But oh, you bigoted white man.
Oh man, it says the same shit also. Also, I hate when he does this because his argument is so stupid. When I play the game on the box, I'm like, well, this box that you're talking about, Spider-Man 2, guess who was on it? In addition to Spider-Man, Miles Morales. So like, did your like racist vision just ignore anything that was black? And you just saw Spider-Man with like negative space next to him? Like, and then he always goes like, oh, I know what you're going to say. Oh, you bigoted white man. He brings up race. But that's another thing like these guys always do. They bring up race more than anybody. And then they'll be like, you guys only talk about race. It's always a race to you guys. And it's like you, within 2 seconds, brought up about you being a bigoted white person. I wasn't going to say that. I mean, no, you're a bigot. But like, he's emphasizing his whiteness in this.
Peter was the hero of his own story. This is why I bought a box that says Spider-Man on it. I want to play as a superhero.
Also, I'm sorry, this is a nitpick, but can you get a better resolution for this fucking picture? Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, like, I and you, I'm sure, take the time to find a decently resolutionized image for our video.
I mean, yes, I either do, PNGs if I can, and like you could easily find a cleaner vision. I'm just saying you can find a cleaner image of that.
Spider-Man on it. I want to play as a superhero. But oh, you bigoted white man. Insomniac Games is going to get you to pay $80.
I'm sure about white privilege. He was fucking late. So he didn't even play this game. He was late. This wasn't a.
I haven't played this game either, so I'm fascinated to hear you.
He's lying. Peter Parker was late to be here. That's because Peter Parker's always late. This wasn't a sermon about white privilege. This was them saying you're late. Like if we look at the text, I'm sure. Look at the text. It says I'm here. Why would he have to say that if he was on time?
told you to be on time. It's fine. We'll be back before we know it. Good.
He didn't completely cut it out.
No.
That's so funny.
Oh, you
That's so
bigoted
funny.
white man.
And then she goes,
"It's going to get you to pay $80."
what does she say? Good morning, class. We have a new teacher joining us today. He's not getting caught like it's.
For it. This is why, by the way, I always say Sony is just as bad and just as woke as Xbox. Now, look, just to be clear, I have no issue with Miles Morales as a character, and I have no issue with black characters in games.
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. And I love this. I love this. I love this because he will only say this to cover the next racist shit he's going to say. Gears of War, Coltrane was more of a stereotype than the person. I can say that I'm fucking black. Final Fantasy VII, depending on the version he's talking about, if it's OG, bear the stereotype. I doubt it's remake because he probably said remake. And Walking Dead, I don't think he even played, to be honest.
Final Fantasy VII, Gears, Walking Dead, all great games. What we take.
Also, you notice that he didn't mention any games that were predominantly black people, though?
Yeah,
like he just said he's
characters who
here's just black people are in mostly white games. Exactly.
Mostly white games. Yep, exactly.
Issue with is that Spider-Man 2 is supposed to be a story about Peter, I don't know, being a superhero. This is why I bought the game. Instead, we play a game in which MJ and Miles Morales are the heroes. They are constantly saving Peter because
he's
they're
lying.
Faster, smarter,
he's lying.
Stronger, and more competent than Peter
A lie.
the entire game.
From what I
Lie.
gathered
Every boss
about the
Spider-Man
second
2,
game
Peter
is that the
either
game
rescued
is
by-
about Peter realizing that he can't do this alone. Like he's burning himself out and like he has to rely on other people, and him not doing that is negatively affecting his relationship and his relationships in general.
Yeah, like
It
it's
is Peter learning more or less.
yeah, and also it's like Peter is a mentor to Miles. So Peter is learning how to like sort of share responsibility and not like you said, like not like shouldering everything, right? And he, of course, Andy's lying. He's a liar. All he does is lie. Like every single boss battle, Peter's being rescued by Miles. You know what's also funny? The fight they're going to right here, Miles is the one who is rescuing.
Mm,
Like they're going to the giant Sandman clone fight, and Peter and Miles work together, but it's not like Peter needs saving. Miles needs saving. And then they figure out how to work together to take him down. But it says he's already lying. That's why he probably won't show it.
Rescued by ugly ass girl boss MJ. Peter is depicted
See?
throughout Spider-Man
He won't show it.
as childish, vengeful, and impotent. Miles, in every instance, is shown as more competent.
And again, god damn it, he's so bad at this. It's the symbiote Spider-Man storyline. So anyone who knows anything about how Venom works or the symbiote works in general, it heightens negative or aggressive tendencies. So this part of Peter, you can clearly see he's bad Peter because of the black he's wearing, right? Is having his emotions influenced by the symbiote. So to be like he's more whiny, yes, he's being clouded. His thinking process is being more negative, more aggressive. And so Miles, who knows Peter, who was trained by Peter, who's also a good person, by comparison is going to look more level-headed because he's not being influenced by a fucking alien symbiote. Or in this instance, a lab-grown symbiote.
More wise, more moral,
all
and
that's
just a
well
better
and
person
good.
in general.
But if
Yeah,
you
like-
consider that black people are bad,
Let's go.
You know what? Fair point. Hadn't thought about that. Well, even like
mate.
But even look at this dialogue here. I can't just go, I'm finally everything everyone needs me to be. That's obviously not Peter Parker talking, right? Like that is the suit. It's the symbiote suit.
Finally,
Doing this.
everyone needs me to pay.
I wonder if he really played the second game at all.
Yes.
And what about MJ? You could have killed her. I know you're hurting, Pete, but you're better than this.
I know. But
This is what the woke act.
Wait. Did that not just defeat his whole argument there?
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know what he was going for. Like, did he forget to like cut off the footage? Did he
I
like
don't-
leave too much in?
Dude, I don't even know what to tell you. Because what do you mean? You're showing us as an example of, yes, Miles and Peter is fighting, but Miles is clearly saying, Peter, you're better than this. hinting that the suit is causing him to act weird when he said you could have killed MJ. You don't even answer my calls anymore because, hey, you used to answer my calls and not try to kill MJ. So, like, obviously, the suit is fucking with your mind. Get rid of it. And he says, I know, but it's. And then they fetishize black people. They have. Insomniac has. What are you talking about? What? No, yes, please explain.
Activists at Insomniac believe, though. They fetishize black people and say that black people are inherently better and more moral than white people. It's
holy shit.
What? What?
Oh,
That's
how do you?
awesome.
Oh, I love this so much, Andy. You're so fucking stupid. It rocks. How?
I love that.
How is this your takeaway that they're saying black people are inherently better? What are you talking about? What?
I wonder if he's about to explain.
No, he's saying racism campaigns against white people because he's trying to say that Insomniac games hate white people. Then why was Spider-Man their first star? Why wouldn't they just start from Miles Morales? If they hate white people. If they hate white people, why is Miles the only black superhero in that whole fucking game? Like, the cast is majority white. I mean, you want to count.
If he's like trying to say that, like, with the first Spider-Man game, they used to be good and uncorrupted and like they loved white people and everything was great. But they have since been absorbed and taken over by the woke mob as well. Now they hate white people. Now
True.
people. And that's why they're pushing out Peter for Miles.
Okay. I missed that on the last DEI hire meetings. So I'll have to go to the next meeting to confirm if like that's what we did. If we were like, hey, you know what? Now it's time to push Miles out, push Peter out, use Miles, and make sure MJ's ugly, and we make sure she looks ugly as possible because we hate ugly women in games.
Yeah, that was on page 5, the last pamphlet.
I missed it.
Insomniac Studios hates white people. In their second big encounter with a boss, Peter is unable to beat Venom. Miles comes in and easily beats Venom's ass. Just for fun, I asked AI, why was the symbiote able to possess Peter?
This is my favorite.
The answer was
Holy fuck.
hilarious. Because Peter was mentally weak and Miles is...
I love how these people have taken to uncritically engaging with AI to ask. Like I saw this on the Asmongold sub. I've seen this on the Kotaku in Action sub. Like they love like talking to AI and like getting an answer they don't like and being like, look at this. Look at the woke AI. It's so fucking stupid.
It's so funny because it's like I asked AI who has no idea what fuck I'm talking about. And then AI who has nothing to do with the creation of this game set is because Peter is mentally weak and Miles is mentally strong. That's what Google said, so it must be correct. I asked, and the thing is too, is he knows his audience will be like, well, this proves it. But like anyone outside of the audience, our audiences, for example, right, are going to see this and hopefully laugh like I just did, because this is the equivalent of like, oh, well, the earth isn't round, it's flat. And the proof is I asked my neighbor down the street who has been put in like 18 asylums, screaming, rubbing shit in the wall, and talking about how he's been in common talk with like Nurgle, the god of destruction, and he says, yes, the earth is flat. So there you go. It's like, okay, dude.
Is mentally
all right.
Strong. You can't make this stuff up. Throughout the game, Peter Parker is shown as someone who needs to be saved, easily dominated by the symbiote, and driven by revenge.
Isn't driven by revenge like their favorite shit when guys do, like revenge stories? Am I like missing
like,
that? It's not like
it's like the best. They love it. Isn't that the entirety of the first God of War game?
I was literally about to say that. It's
to get revenge for what happened to his family.
Yeah, you can see revenge on Ares the first game, and then the second game is not so revenge heavy until Zeus, fucking kills him. Then he wants revenge on Zeus, and that carries up to the third game. Like, what are you talking about?
Throughout the game, Miles is shown as perfect, without any flaws, never
Never mind by revenge. That's bullshit. Okay, side. I can tell you didn't play this game because in this game. So did you play the first Spider-Man game by any chance?
Nope, haven't played either of them.
So in the first Spider-Man game, Miles' dad passes away, gets killed, and it's because of Mr. Negative. And so one of the missions here in this game, which is the main story mission, not a side mission, Miles has to be reminded by Peter to rein it in because he has to protect like a cargo that has Mr. Negative in it to keep him from Kraven, because Kraven's hunting them down. So Miles, in fact, is motivated by revenge, and he has to work on that. Like it's. Hold on, you know what? Because I don't want to say I'm talking out my ass. Let's just go to YouTube again and let's just see if it's like Spider-Man 2 Miles.
Fight to the death, or die here together.
So how many people did you kill before I got here?
See? Like,
I didn't have a choice.
Yep, Miles sure seems angry.
You always have a choice.
yeah, he thinks he's gonna beat his ass. And then let's see what happens at the end. Let's just skip over to the end. Let's see. So he's definitely motivated by anger.
Do it. Please. When you're out, find Spider-Man.
Oh, but look, he made the good decision. It's almost as if Miles, like Peter, is a hero. But unlike Peter in this example, he doesn't have a fucking symbiote. Discover, like, mind you, in the first Spider-Man game, when Peter Parker had the chance to kill Doc Ock, he didn't take that chance either, because that's not who he is. Like, but to say he was never motivated by revenge, well, we just proved it wrong. So therefore, he's not perfect and has no flaws. And yes, he's a moral person because he's the fucking hero. This is a negative character arc for Peter to show the influence of the symbiote. Like, it's such a basic storytelling thing too.
People like this do these types of videos because they know their audience hasn't actually played, or if they have played, they haven't understood the game, so they could just say whatever the fuck they want. This is so common in all of these types of videos. Like,
yeah,
I've been going down this awful fucking like iDubbbz drama rabbit hole researching for the fucking video I sent you, and like, it's so easy to tell when people are lying about like these things that they probably haven't even watched themselves. Like, it has taken me literally 5 minutes to find a source and get the full context of every single thing that has been said and realize that they are just lying. But everybody is agreeing with them because they just want their opinion reinforced. It's so
100%.
brain damaged.
And the thing is too, it's like, it's so incentivized. Like, he has an 18-minute video lying. We've been recording for way longer than that, just debunking the lies. The lies go faster. They're easier to make. You can just say this shit, like, because no one's gonna check it besides maybe me, I guess. But like, it's so obvious to anyone who's played this game that he's wrong, and to anyone who's ever read a story who understands a negative character arc, right? Who understands, like, they're showing this is what the negative influences can do to you, because he should be like Miles, because he was like that in the first game that apparently he said he bought and played. So like, the fact that he's different now isn't because Miles is black and therefore better. It's because Miles had to go through those growing pains the same way Peter did, but Peter has more experience. Like, it's such a basic, like,
by revenge, and always the virtuous and moral good one. I get that a character with no flaws is boring, but why did Peter have all the flaws in his own game while Miles had none? But guys, this is what happens when you let satanic, homo, LGBT propagandists like the entire staff of
how much mileage you think he's getting from this Women's Day like image?
Oh,
this is
God.
what
I'm
happens
sure he has
when
like
women's lead.
folder of like
Because,
a
like-
bunch of different images of women
And-
developers.
And here's the thing. Let's put our lib hat on for a second. Don't you think if Insomniac was in the studio ran entirely by women, that would be promoted heavily? Like that wouldn't be a thing. Like, remember when they had like that it was like girl gamer like esports thing, and how like that was heavily promoted and people were starting to shit on that because they're like, what, the girls in games, ew. But like that would be a thing. This would be a thing. Like if people were like, yeah, Insomniac only has women, they're the only female developers in this company. This is what happens when you let women lead. It's such a crazy thing to say, dude. It's such a crazy thing to say.
I'm wondering.
Insomniac make a game. You get anti-white, anti-male propaganda like Spider-Man 2. Oh,
How is Spider-Man 2 anti-male if you just spent the last 5 minutes talking about how the other male was better? How's that anti-male? You can't even be consistent in his own argument.
It's awesome. He just puts in no
No,
effort at all.
no. Because, like, okay, obvious thing then. If it's all anti-male, why not do Spider-Gwen? Spider-Gwen was just as popular as Miles thanks to, like, her costume design. So, like, well, now she's Ghost Spider, but, like, in the movies, so, like, why not put her in these games if you're anti-male? Like, it's so stupid. The main protagonist...
Yo, absolutely.
First off, isn't he canonically bisexual?
Wolverine?
Like, yeah. Like,
I don't actually know. Let me go.
listen, I'm pretty sure Logan has hooked up with dudes before. Like, especially in the newest X-Men series, the 97, he definitely was fucking Nightwing. Or not,
There
Nightcrawler.
isn't a definitive declaration of Wolverine being bisexual, but there are instances and hints that suggest a more fluid or even polyamorous approach to his sexuality.
Okay, so...
particularly in relation to other characters like Cyclops and Morph. Obviously,
Yeah, Cyclops and Morph, right? That's what I'm saying, Morph. Yeah, for sure. But even, let's say, okay, Pride Blades, though, like...
Fire.
Awesome idea, honestly. Rainbow Blades Kid, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, and if you think the Wolverine game isn't going to be ultra woke, you are coping hard, my friend. So let's look at Spidey 1 now. While it would be a stretch to call Spider-Man 2018 based, I think it's true that Spidey 1 is a pro-male game, while Spidey 2 is very much an anti-white and anti-male game. In the 2018 game, Mary
I told
Jane
you.
is more attractive.
I fucking told you.
Oh, there's the MJ attraction.
I told you. I fucking told you, dude. I know their arguments.
MJ several times in the first game, you know, the way God intended it. Men
Wow.
women, because this is what we are made to do, and we have bigger
Jeez.
arms than them.
Naturalism. Let's fucking go. Determinism. Let's fucking go.
We only save women because we have bigger arms than them. That's it.
Fire.
Amazing.
I have met like 5 women in the last month who have had arms bigger than me. Like,
Bro has never seen a professional female athlete. Also, why does Andy act like he is this paragon of masculinity? He's 42 years old, complaining about
42?
games. He's like 41, 42 at this point. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Complaining about video games.
I thought he was
My-
like in his 20s.
No, he's a kid and a wife somehow.
Oh
No.
I wonder if they know.
They
Is that
probably,
what he does
well, they
then?
probably don't because he doesn't let his wife out of the kitchen apparently. But
True.
but it's like he's saying like, oh, man is supposed to save women as God intended. So like, hey man, do you never play games with female lead characters? Like at all? Like ever? Like is she like, oh, that Wonder Woman? I don't like her. Like Miss Marvel. He definitely did not like Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. But like it's just so like here's the thing though too. They say shit like this, but then they'll bring up Linda Hamilton from Terminator and be like, no, she was fine. Ripley, she was fine.
There's always the fine examples that weren't made for a message, for a reason.
Yeah.
Even though there literally is like proof of Ridley Scott being like a woke feminist cuck in some intention around casting
Nah, dude.
for Ripley.
We have bigger arms, bro. Look at these pythons, bro.
Fucking
That's why we save women. You have big
MJ
arms.
still plays a role in Spidey 1, but she's just a reporter. She's working in her own way instead of being a girl boss and trying to usurp Peter's male authority. Peter
Yeah, dude, that's what she's doing.
If he was truly based about this, he'd complain about MJ being a working woman.
Yes.
And not like I don't know, trying to like be at home with Peter or whatever.
And also, again, this is when he betrays his knowledge, because he's talking about this first game that he was working in her own way. You know what that was? Her capacity as a reporter was putting herself in harm's way to get the story, which went directly against Peter's wishes. So the man put his edict down saying, "It's too dangerous, MJ, don't do it." She said, "Fuck that, I'm going to do it anyways." And then Peter has to save her. But like, what point is she like she's not fulfilling the role that he is saying she fulfills, because then she wouldn't even be put in danger to be saved, because she wouldn't be a reporter there. She would listen to Peter and not do what he says. They broke up in the first game. The background of them breaking up is because of that kind of shit, where he always felt need to protect her and wouldn't let her do things, right? And so they broke up. That's a tension point.
All that's well and good, but have you considered that she's not hot in the second game? But she is hot in this game.
You're right, dude. Like, fuck, man.
Even though it's the exact same model, just a different hairstyle.
Yeah, and also, dude, like, it's not like there's another character, a female character like Black Cat, who's hot in both games, regardless, right? Like, it's not like Silver Sable is in the DLC for the Spice game.
Black Cat was dating a woman in it, so
which we hate.
She's bad. Yes,
we hate when women date women.
Two men.
Right.
Role model Dr. Octopus. In the game's final moments, the villains unleash Devil's Breath on the city, and Peter must decide whether to save the people of New York or save his own flesh and blood, Aunt May. In a moment of heroic sacrifice, Peter chooses to save the city over Aunt May, who is essentially like his own mother. Despite a couple of woke things in it, Spidey 2018 is an amazing
game. But he won't touch on that woke things?
Sacrifices we must make in order to become men.
That's not what this game's about. That's not what that first game's about at all.
God,
that's not what the first game's about.
A dissertation on perceptions of masculinity just from that last sentence alone.
Legitimately. It has nothing to do about the sacrifice you make as men. It is with great power comes great responsibility. That has been the ethos of Spider-Man. It's not about him becoming a man. It's about him being responsible. It's about him taking on responsibility because he has that great power, and how he balances that, right? Like, and also his journey is a hero's journey. It's what heroes do. Like, this is what heroes do. And you fucking idiot, this juxtaposed to the second game should let you know, maybe something's wrong with Peter in the second game. Maybe they're highlighting that if Peter were to ever, fully give in to the dark side of him, it'd be bad. Because this is the Spider-Man that in this game where Miles was introduced in, this is the Peter that was his mentor. This is why he was his mentor. So it's
too bad they completely cucked Peter Parker and made him a mouthpiece for gay propaganda in 2020.
Gay
Spider-Man.
He says making a mouthpiece for gay propaganda in 2022 Spider-Man. This is from the 2018 Spider-Man. This is from the original Spider-Man.
And two.
Just to make sure I'm not missing anything here with Spider-Man, he hasn't talked about like a specific gay thing in the game outside of just showing the flags, right? Like I didn't miss.
No, but it's because it's already established what the gay thing is in like the anti-woke circles. It's the pride flag, and it's the side mission with Miles Morales is completely optional, where you help a queer kid ask his boyfriend out to prom.
Yes, I've seen people complain about that. Yeah,
that's it. That's it.
That goes hard.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't mention Miles' deaf girlfriend, because they didn't let to mention her.
Yeah, I remember Synthetic Man talking about that in like one of the first more coherent videos I ever made of him hating the deaf black girl for some reason.
And it was like a mission you had to play as her, and it was like just graffitiing things. But like, Man, 8 minutes into this video. Holy shit, dude.
OG Rainbow Six games on PS2 and Xbox, and then later on 360 and PS3. Bro, these games were so badass. I'm a strong believer that all I need to do is listen to the menu music of a game, and it tells me everything about the game I need to know.
Oh, so you're an idiot, right?
Hold on. Let me hear this music.
Gotta go chat out.
This isn't even
This is so generic. This is like, he had me thinking this was like Halo level of like, you know,
or like what
Doom,
why
like,
didn't he even use the like Doom sound
yeah,
as a better example. Like that
he, like
goes
that's
so
just
hard.
shit go hard. That's my gym music, bro. And it's
Yeah,
not even
it's
just
so
like
good.
the only thing that fears you. Like Meat Hooks is also a fucking banger. Like,
Yep. The whole thing is just
his
top to bottom.
dude,
amazing.
Doom Eternal soundtrack is it's fucking peak, dude. But this is like generic, like you'd hear this in like an episode of Law and Order when they're like going against gamers. Like,
Also, look at these covers, dude. Squad-based counter-terror, my dude. This was the plot for Rainbow
he falls for ad copy so hard.
Rainbow, led by Johnny
Look.
Clark, deploys the Alpha Team,
Johnny
commanded by
Clark.
Sting Chavez, to rescue the South African president from a rebel army surrounding Pretoria. Elsewhere in the city, the global liberation.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do. I know what he's gonna do. I know what he's gonna do. Okay, I pre-watched this, and he's gonna now compare it to like Rainbow Six, the current one, and he's gonna do that voice where he talks like this to make it sound super weak. Like, watch.
Front an anti-Western left-wing terror.
He's gonna do it. I can feel it.
Led by Bastion Vanderwall, Steel's Legion, a nanite aerosol.
Also, the way he's describing it sounds boring as fuck.
And has a 100%
He's just saying,
fatality
bro,
rate.
Yeah, he's just reading off of it.
That sounds like a game I want to play. And
That sounds boring as fuck.
Rainbow Six games had plots kind of like this. Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 are the ones most people are familiar with. Terrorist Hunt was very fun, as was the multiplayer.
Why was Exhibit
These games
there?
weren't like Call of Duty at all. If you just rushed in and started firing, you and your whole team would die immediately. You had to carefully breach doors. You were able to set your guys up on multiple doors at once so you could attack targets from multiple angles at once, which would lead to much fewer fatalities. So what happened to Rainbow Six? Well, gay-ass Six Siege happened.
Oh,
Rainbow
okay.
Six Siege came out in 2015, and it's a gay game where you could blow off some steam with the girls at the end of a long day. So like 50% of the operators in Siege are women. Boys, out of the
Oh, no.
200 operators in Rainbow Six games from 1998 to 2008, do you know how many were women? Like 2 out of 200. And that's
I love the fact that they always have to do like demographics in games like this, where it's like, hey man, your job is to breach a wall and kill terrorists. Why does it matter if it's a woman you're doing it as? Like, what does that take away?
What
Like-
what he doesn't talk about is the base game release. I think it had like maybe like 20% were women. Like,
Women?
there really weren't that many women. Like, looking through the roster, I played Siege for a couple years, and like the base game, yeah, like oh yeah, there really aren't that many women. IQ is a woman. Twitch is a woman. Ash is a woman. And then like more they added over time. Valkyrie, Kavera, Hibana, like, but overall, I think it's still like mostly
Right.
men. There are a
Yeah.
bunch of new agents I don't recognize, but it's still mostly men.
And also, I love the fact that he's trying to use this like private military companies as if this has anything to do with the game. But let's say it does. It just says they represent a minority in military roles overall, right? And it likely extends to PMC sector, though specific figures are scarce. So if out of 50 operators, let's say available here, half of them are women, that doesn't necessarily mean that like women still don't make up a small percentage overall. Like, I could have a PMC company that's 100% women, right? But they're talking about PMCs as a totality. So if let's say like there's 1,000 of them, right? And I have the one company that's 100% women, it does not it doesn't like tilt the scale in any significant way for it being, equity across the board. So like,
that's actually realistic.
and he
In real
always
life,
wants realism. Oh,
PFCs
come on, dude.
Maybe like 1% women in combat roles. So immediately what we saw with Six Siege and the fact Angela Bassett was their commander now is a pussification,
What does that matter?
a gayification, and a homoification of
How is adding women making it gay? Like that's the thought process I can't understand. You're saying it's gay, it's homoification because they added women. Like at this point, I feel like Eddie has to be like a closeted, like virulent, homophobic, self-hating gay. Because
Okay, here. I got this.
Please educate me. Yes.
Okay. Because this game, first of all, I love how he's showing pictures of like really unique special skins here and not the base models.
Of
which,
course.
like, look bad. But secondly, it's bad because you, the male gamer, of which you are the dominant demographic, are being forced to play and inhabit the body of a female character, thus inherently reducing the masculinity for which you are able to propagate due to the fact you are inhabiting digitally the female form. Now, this would be okay if this was a third-person game and the woman was hot, like Stellar Blade, where you could look at
objectify
ass and jiggle all the time. However, because this is a first-person game, you are only the subject of being observed by other people in the female body, thus feminizing you in the digital space.
But
Boom.
have you considered you control the buttons that you press, and you could simply not play as a female operator if that's a big deal for you?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
the entire Rainbow Six series.
That makes sense. That makes
But
sense. That makes
nobody
sense.
cares, and you have brain-rotted Zoomers just eating this game up and still playing it because nobody gives a flip about realism or masculinity or authenticity anymore.
Okay, but let's say he's right? Then why are you making this video? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point you're trying to make? You're like, no one cares. They're like, he just sounds upset that people are playing games that he deemed to be unplayable for a variety of bullshit reasons, and because people are still playing it, he's like, well, that's because you guys just hate man. Okay.
And Rainbow Six is like wildly popular and has been for like a decade.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's funny. This also ties kind of into the video I made earlier, talking about people focusing on like sales instead of just the enjoyment of games. Like, he's so caught up in this bullshit that doesn't matter when people are playing this game, obviously because it's enjoyable, at least for them, right? So like, that's what matters, not how authentic it may be to the real life military, right? But it's people's enjoyment of said material. If they're enjoying the gameplay, if they're enjoying the maps, if they're enjoying the weapons, they're enjoying the matchmaking, then they're actual gamers who can play games and enjoy it and not feel like it's an attack on them because I'm a 6'9" male with a beard, and how dare you make me play as a man who's 6'2"? You're reducing my masculinity because shorter men are more effeminate, and I'm a big masculine man. How dare you do this to me, Rainbows? Like you sound like an insane person.
They very regularly either choose to invoke realism or it's supposed to be a fantasy whenever they want, which whatever makes their point feel more
100%
convenient. They don't care about either. It's supposed to be a fantasy. Oh, actually, it's supposed to be realistic.
Yeah.
It's completely arbitrary.
Because you know I know you're right. Because could we not apply this to the Spider-Man shit he was talking about? That's clearly a fantasy, right?
That's a fantasy.
So it's a fantasy world. Why can't the woman be saving Peter Parker? It's fantasy.
But
but that's
male fantasy.
Okay. So she was Red Sonja.
It's worse. The original Six Siege had
It gets worse.
Masks. All of the gameplay and multiplayer stuff you were doing was just to train for new terrorist threats. The white masks were one of the threats. And fighting the white mask was a pretty fun PvE game mode that they later removed from the game. Okay, fine, pretty standard stuff. But in 2020 was when Six Siege really jumped the shark. According to the official lore of Six Siege, in 2020, Angela Bassett retires and puts this cringe millennial hipster dude named Harry, and he's brought in as the new leader of Rainbow Six. That's right, this dude who looks like a barista and has a podcast about his cats.
I'm sorry, I'm going to keep bringing this up. Andy, you look like that, what you're describing. Let's go back. I'm sorry. We have to show this.
about like a dude taking over a woman's position? Shouldn't he be mad about like the woman
even being
in
there?
charge and like,
Yes.
oh, good, a guy's finally in charge now.
Andy, you look more like you work at Starbucks. I can see you with the little barista fucking hat with this little apron on and trying to take my order. Maybe, Andy, you might even be shift lead. I'll give you shift lead. But
that's very
there's
generous.
Yeah, he looks like he could be a shift lead. He looks like he could be. Oh, this is my video.
Oh,
From the
look at
thumbnail.
you, out the line.
Look at me. You could be showing up there. It's weird that I'm showing up in top source of his own thing, whatever. But like,
So funny.
look at him. He works at Starbucks. Like, you're shift lead at Starbucks, dude. This guy right here, if anything, I would say, yeah, that guy works at a tech startup. He might be the annoying crypto bro,
100%.
right? He's an AI bro. He loves crypto. He loves the blockchain. Andy, you look like you know how to make the meanest fucking latte because you've trained so many baristas. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Is now
Jesus
the
Christ.
leader of Rainbow Six. Bro, I can't do this. So again, you're not going to believe this junk, but this is all part of the official lore of Six Siege now. In 2020, hipster millennial Harry has the brilliant idea to take Rainbow Six, give them all airsoft guns, and turn what they do into a live competition event on stage with a bunch of cheering fans. So I'm sure huge Siege fans are like, duh, Andy, this happened a while ago. But look, I don't really follow this game or the story anymore.
There it is, as usual. I don't really blank this
Oh,
blank,
yeah.
and there it is.
Well, you're going to just tell me, yeah, this happened years ago. We're okay with it. Yeah, but I don't follow the story, so I'm going to complain about it now, actually.
And so just recently found this out. I just think it's hilarious that this game is full of gay operators and
Oh my God. Like, he's just like, it's so obvious the grift is happening here where he's just admitting, I just found this out. So you don't care about this series. You're talking about the pussification of this. This is just like, do you remember Cabrutus? Were you aware about the whole, like, the reason why, like, the woke detector shit started?
Yes, he's the guy who made the first
DEI detected.
DEI detector, which led into the Sweet Baby Inc. thing.
Yeah. So you know why he started that is because he said he was a big fan of God of War. He played God of War, I guess like 1, 2, and 3. Did not play God of War 4, and then he saw Angrboda in God of War 5, and he was like, something's wrong here. And then why is Kratos doing this? Why is he like that? He's not masked anymore. I'm like, so you skipped an entire game that was resetting to part of this duology, right? You skipped a crucial part of the step, and now you're complaining that it didn't turn out the way you wanted to turn out. I was like, had you played...
I just looked it up. There are 74 operators in the game right now. 6 are any flavor of LGBT. 6 out of 74.
Well, that's 6 too many, of course. They gotta be. Listen, every character I play as, if he's not railing a woman on screen, I'm questioning it, dude. I'm questioning it. That's all I'm saying. I'm questioning it.
And you aren't even fighting terrorism anymore, and you guys keep playing this slop. Can Rainbow Six get any worse? Of course it can. Osa was added in 2021 as the game's first man to put on a dress. In 2023, Tubaro was added as the first woman in the game to pretend to be a man.
Oh, double chance. Okay, here's the thing, though. And I don't know how to put this. Whatever. The person presents as a man. That's a man. Like, that's a man to me. Like that is a man.
Yeah, like there are so many, and something gender roles performing but whatever. Like there are so many trans people who look like a cis person, and you would have no fucking idea.
Yes.
It wasn't said.
Exactly. And I know obviously there's the whole, like, you do not have to try to be passable, right? I know that's a whole thing. Yeah. But like, this motherfucker this is a bro. Like, what do you Like he even has a beard that connects. Like that's hard for cis men. Like
he has a more well-kept, clean beard than Andy does.
of course he does. Like, and I like how he's like, it's a man, baby, and it has a vagina. My brother in Christ, if you didn't write this stuff here, no one would know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so unimportant too.
Rainbow Six Siege, it's time to call your dad on the phone and tell him that his son is gay now. I'm sorry. Rainbow Six is full of girl bosses. It's fully black girl. It's fully gay and
what?
Rainbow Six is full of girl bosses. It's fully black girl. It's
fully black girl. Hey, no, earlier, didn't Andy say he doesn't have a problem with black people in games and stuff like that?
I remember him saying he didn't have a problem with black people in games.
Yeah. Because he mentioned like Final Fantasy VII, and then he mentioned the Miles Morales game. Then he mentioned like Gears of War. But I feel like that can't be true because he just said this game was full of. I'm sorry, Andy. What was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Rainbow Six is full of girl bosses. It's fully black girl. It's
fully black girled. I don't even know what that means.
I mean, isn't that like less true? Because again, the black woman who was in charge got removed and replaced by a dude. So it's less black girl. Wow.
And look at all these cringe girl bosses, LOL. A woman in tactical gear. Like
fully gay and woke as a brand now. Just go play Squad and Insurgency and Ready or Not if you want a real game. On the topic of Tom Clancy, I was chuckling recently at this.
It's very gay now.
Division 2 that shows this cucked man. Watch this.
Don't be such a baby.
It hurts.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have punched a wall.
Better a wall than Sarah's face.
She deserves it.
Ow.
You're fine. It's not broken. You don't even.
Explain to me how this is cucked.
She was just encouraging him to
punch a woman,
wall, but to punch
a woman
instead.
A woman.
Like, yeah,
he said Sarah
directly against what he's trying to say.
Why is every guy a cuck and every woman an annoying girl boss in every game now? I don't know, Andy. Why do you think every woman is a girl boss? Like you randomly mentioned black women in here after the Angela Bassett thing, which I guess kudos on showing restraint, but you're the one who brings up this angle every single time. No one cares about this. Like no one cares about this. Every game has an annoying girl boss because they don't even know what a girl boss is. God damn it. That's probably my next video because like they just say this shit. It's like what?
It's such a meaningless.
It is.
Like there like girl bosses exist. I worked and currently work with girl bosses. I know what the stereotypical girl boss is, and none of these are examples of a girl boss. They are women who have a slight flavor of personality.
Exactly.
That he is talking about. Like
it's because guess what? If these same behaviors were exhibited in males, they wouldn't say shit. But if it's in women, now it's cringe annoying girl boss. It's like what she's helping him. He's clearly like some kind of like computer nerd, and she's more active. So she's helping him with his hand, and you're like, oh, he's being cucked. Like what the fuck up?
Look, you left that key around my neck, and you never thought to tell me what it was protecting.
Guys, why is every modern male character in video games like this? This ugly bull dyke over here is basically the man in the situation. She's the one leading. She's the one being a badass. The guy is like, owie, my fingies hurt. Ooh.
He punched the fucking wall, dude. And also, she's clearly the agent. He's clearly the man behind the desk.
They're a big girl boss that will help me. I'm such a cuck. But guys, this is what Ubisoft.
But also, do you notice that he does that voice? He didn't do it when I said he was going to, but I told you he would do it. And then the voice all the time.
Yep. They always have a voice like that.
Yeah, but it's always like, have you only met like I feel like Andy lives perpetually between like 1990 and like 2005, where it's just like that was it. Every gay guy talks like this, and every black guy talks like this. Like I swear to God, like
it's all these people who are stuck in the past. It's fucking iDubbbz fan syndrome. It's people who used to grow up and move on. Crazy.
Like bro would be the worst DM because he'd only have two voices. Like
Oh,
that's
God, I would probably kill myself if I was stuck in a D&D game with Andy.
it. Yeah, because he would make everyone clerics because it's God's way. It's the only.
Again and again
True.
with the games. I actually don't even want Ubisoft to make another Splinter Cell game because they would just turn Sam Fisher into a gay disabled black.
Again,
That's fine.
always it's always like he has to use AI to create this shit because it's never going to happen. You're a bigot if you don't want this. You're a bigot for making this. And he always does gay, black, disabled, trans females, right? It's always gay, black, disabled. Always black, always a woman. Always.
I was just scrolling through comments and this is a little ways down. And it just like it just really sucks
Solidifies.
to see like people who are like disabled or part of these demographics like believe what he's saying and have it poison their own image of themselves and their communities. Like, God, it's just it really shows like how people actually do listen to people
Yeah,
like
it's
this, and
it's
it
so sad,
actually
dude.
impacts people's lives. It fucking sucks.
It's so fucking shitty, dude. Because it's like, and it's also too. It's like I don't even care if I know I said earlier that Andy's playing a role, but it's like he's choosing to do this so bereft of talent, so bereft of originality that he's making a part 2 to the same idea that he talked about in his first part, and he's touching the same exact points. Sam Fisher would be a black gay person in 2027. Like, I'm just asking for a little originality, man. Just a little. Why not just say Sam Fisher would be trans or something, or he would be queer or bi? But to be like, oh no, he'd be a black gay disabled, just like you said for Indiana Jones, just like you said for Master Chief, just like you said for fucking Concord, just like you said for every other game that you ever talked about. Like it's the same story every time. You're draining lakes making this image, and also that image kind of fucking goes.
Black girl boss.
Because imagine being so skilled that even being in a fucking wheelchair, you're the best of the best. Like,
have you? Okay, this is like a very small but related tangent. Have you heard of the manga tank chair?
No, I've not.
I just sent you an image of the cover of the first volume. It's about an assassin who gets disabled and then basically gets like a super powered chair which like transforms into like a bunch of different like insane
holy shit, that goes hard.
It goes hard as fuck. I highly recommend Tank.
Oh, I'm reading that, dude. That looks fucking awesome. Holy shit. I'll have to edit that into the video later. I'm like, holy shit. Let's finish this fucker's video. We're 5 minutes left.
By the way, pretty much any of the Tom Clancy stuff Ubisoft did prior to 2015 was usually pretty based. Was just playing Future Soldier tonight, and it's full of Chads.
It's a big rig, that's all I'm saying. She got that 6.7 liter V8, so yeah. I figure she's the better deal. Live on a base, not a ranch. That's your work.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Andy is absolutely the kind of person. First off, he didn't even crop out the fucking time, whatever. Andy is the kind of person who, if like Helldivers were to happen in real life or like Starship Troopers, he would absolutely sign up. Like he would fall for that propaganda so completely. Because what do you mean? This is full of chats. This is so awesome. And it's just the most generic dialogue. Oh, dude, this guy's smoking cigarette. He's smoking a cigarette and it's brown. It's like blue filtered. So you know they're cool and it's cold. And they're talking about trucks. Isn't this a masculine game? They're just men sitting around talking about trucks.
With rock music.
She's the better deal.
With rock music.
Live on a base.
And they're in the military.
That's your work.
The final game I want to talk about that captures the complete pussification we are experiencing in modern video games is 2023's 125 million pile of DEI dog shit, Immortals of Aveum. Now you might look at the cover and think, okay. I like how he talks about games that like people didn't even play, right? Like
this game flopped so hard. Like few people actually played this game.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I barely remember this game other than when I saw it and I'm like, oh cool. Oh wait, but just a first person magic shooter. I'm like, I lost interest. If it was third person, it'd probably be better, to be honest. But that's it.
Watching it gave me motion sickness.
I was like,
can't do this.
I have no interest in it. And he's like, oh yeah, it looks pretty masculine. Guy has a side. He's a white guy, huh? Blue eyes. Okay, cool. Look at that jaw. Yup. And look at that cool blade on his wrist.
Dude, this might be pretty
Deborah
masculine.
Wilson.
Then you start the game and realize that you play as this kid. Then he starts talking, and it's some of the cringiest MCU dialogue you've ever heard.
Did Caleb ever tell you his plans for this caper he's got in mind up in Topside?
I think he just likes to say caper.
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 Fun word.
Feels sneaky.
Target practice?
Why not?
Bro, I can't take 8 hours of dialogue that got rejected from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
But he also was just fucking glazing the dialogue with two guys talking about trucks. Andy, I don't think you're the litmus test of what is or is not good quippy dialogue. But him saying like you thought you played this game, but you're playing as this guy. This is pretty sure pre whatever happens in the game. Like I think even not playing this guy, I can tell this is obviously the setup, right? Like he looks like
this had rock music. And he was smoking, and he had like a beard or whatever, and the black woman wasn't there. It'd be fire.
He'd be like, "This is the best game ever." Actually, you guys let it flop. You guys are fucking stupid. Look how awesome it is. Look at his tattoos. It's sick.
But what we do is kind of like pew pew pew. Magnus is like pow bang.
Just imagine the 42-year-old millennial chuckling to themselves.
That's you. You are the 42-year-old.
Wrote this.
He loves millennials.
This one, but it gets worse. Your name is Jack, and the person you're following, your mentor, is this chick Luna, who is, of course, a lesbian black girl boss who you're probably secretly in love with.
She's not a lesbian. I can guarantee you that because he always says everybody.
Bad guys kill her, and guys, this is not a joke. She is replaced by another lesbian black girl boss who is now giving you orders.
We're almost out of time, Jack. Sandrak attacks us from all sides.
Oh, it wasn't Deborah Wilson. It was Gina Torres. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Also, I like how he can never just say a black person. He always has to say black lesbian. Like always. Yes. Even though these characters never have anything to do with sexuality, it's always black lesbian. Because he speaks in fucking buzzwords. He doesn't have a coherent original thought. Everything he said this entire video, and what he'll say in every video, is just buzzword after buzzword after buzzword after buzzword. Because what about this seems lesbian? Like he doesn't even show scenes of like making out with somebody. He just says they're lesbians.
No place left to run.
Like when I tell you that liberal millennial men just have a fetish for being told what to do by black women, are you starting to see it now? Jack,
no, you have the problem.
He has no thoughts of his own and is just doing what all these black girl bosses tell him to do. Would you believe me if I said it gets even worse, though? At about the 2-hour mark in this game, you encounter a big-backed trans woman who is also
there it is. I told you, it's a big woman.
What to do?
I guarantee you she's not trans, though. She's just a muscular woman, but he has to add that to be a piece of shit, right? Like, I say obviously nothing wrong with trans women, but like he's saying that to his audience in order to cue them up. What? The necessary masculine buff chick. He acts like this is the staple in every video game ever. Like,
this is not a joke, guys. Will these companies ever learn?
Oh, let her speak. Let her speak. Hey, what's her name? Zendara. Let me look this up.
This one controls the construct.
Oh yeah, dude.
We needed to break the wards and reach the tower. Something funny.
You walk towards your doom.
Doom and I are old friends.
Who was that voice actor? Because she sounds hot. What?
She sounds familiar.
Yeah. Okay, let's do Immortals of Aveum. Zendara, actress. Okay, apparently it is. Let's see. Dan Barrett, Gina Torres, Lily Cowles. She's from CW Roswell's. She was an Antebellum. She also plays an operator in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Maybe she just sounds like somebody else I recognize.
But notice how he doesn't play any audio from her. He says, "This is the trans woman." and then just want you to take your word for it. She's just a muscular woman. She's still, and also like, again, not trying to be like a weird person, but like she still presents as still feminine. Like it's not like her face is like, yeah, she has eye makeup on, she's mascara on, her fucking eyebrows, her hair is done well. Like, and it's not like she has like super defined jaw or like things they always look out for, right? And so that's a dude. Like, she still presents as feminine. She's just tall and muscular, which is hot. Like, Jesus Christ, I was gonna say he must hate She-Hulk, but he probably did hate She-Hulk.
I've seen so much money go directly down the toilet drain before. All they had to do was put a tough masculine dude in the game, put a hot chick on his arm who is maybe a damsel in distress.
Oh yeah, dude, because Duke Nukem definitely sold like hotcakes. That's why we have still like 40 Duke Nukem games being made, because they were so well received and so popular that like
proven formula that's
dude.
So well used.
Yeah, dude, Duke Nukem still. Did you hear that's making Duke Nukem 7 because the franchise is so popular.
Done. Go and print your money. All right, so what should I compare Immortals
Also,
of Aveum
First
with?
Descendant.
I mean,
disproves this too, right?
From the 2000s, and it would look better
failed
by
super
contrast.
hard.
Red Gorilla, Mercenaries 2, Splinter Cell. But just because I want to talk about it, Army of Two. This game is literally.
So can we talk about the fact that he said he wanted to use more modern games and he used like 2-ish modern games and just keeps using Army of Two for everything? Army of Two was also in like his masculine games, and I believe in the other Pussification video, but he's definitely mentioned Army of Two before a bunch. Now let's see. One is a game about I believe mercenaries, and the other is a fantasy game. It's like if I was like, hey, Baldur's Gate 3 isn't masculine enough to play. You want a real masculine game? Go play fucking Gears of War. It's like, that's a completely different genre. Like it's not even the same.
Masculinity is defies
testosterone
genre.
when you play it.
Exactly.
It's just buff dudes shooting guns and saying badass stuff. Watch this cinematic and tell me this isn't the most badass thing ever.
In his farewell address to the nation, President Eisenhower
I guarantee it's not.
That guy looks like a fucking thumb.
Yeah, he has a fucking manatee forehead, and the other guy next to him. I'm sorry.
Look at that neck, bro.
Holy shit, dude! With the guy with the backwards cap next to him. Remember you were talking about earlier how there's like gay guys at bars who
Yeah, no,
get railed.
100%. That dude would be trying to get bottomed like super hard.
I don't know how is he's. These are the masculine dudes.
And our future depends on the private military.
To fear the military-industrial complex is to fear progress. Look at the operation in Somalia.
They're moving so slowly. I'm sorry, this does not look badass at all. He said this is the most badass shit. He's saying it's sick. He said, look at the cutscene, and it's just the fucking dialogue playing. He's saying sick. They're basically replacing the military. Yeah, but you said, look at this cutscene. This isn't. And also, it's so sick they're replacing the military, you guys. Like, what the fuck point?
I think my favorite thing that I love about this sort of narrative is how like mindlessly like they both like worship the like Western imperialist like framework that society love like the military and Trump, but also they love the idea of a privatized
military
independent of any
I was literally about to say that
guideline or like any like presumed like morals or ethics. Like the private use of force is something that they endorse as long as it's against people that they don't
like.
It's such a fantasy.
No, it is. They love the like Western homogeny. They love like how it's all about violence and the military and all this shit. But then they're like, but PMCs are cool, even though they would displace the people you were promoting like 2 seconds ago. I was like, you're talking about Rainbow Six and how they used to be cool and not all military. And now he's saying they outperform the military. Sick. American military garbage. These guys the best. Like,
so basically the American government calls back its troops and forces and just says, we're going to have Tyson and Rios handle everything now. Could there be a more badass intro to your character in a game?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. What are you talking about?
Insane.
Commander Shepard, Mass Effect 1, and also Mass Effect 2.
The Mass Effect 2 intro is one of like still my favorite fucking things.
Yeah, you get fucking attacked by unknown force, blown apart, and then the entire opening sequence you being reconstructed because you're built that different. Yeah, like that's a way better fucking hell. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild. Just the way that he's just in that fucking tomb and it's just awoken. And he comes out to a world 100 years in the future. Like, there's so many cooler, more interesting ways to introduce your main characters than a montage in which you yourself, Andy, have to explain to people because they're just looking at it because no one's listening to the fucking story of these games. It's just looking at it. It doesn't look like, fucking BioShock. One of the best intros ever.
Great. Yeah, great plane crash. I'm surprised he didn't bring up like the Darksiders games with like War and Death. And like crazy cool intros in, but I still haven't played the third one yet. I need
the third one's kind of
also I shouldn't because there's a woman in it. So
you shouldn't because the woman makes it worse, and that's the only reason why it's bad. It's not because the controls are kind of janky, the frame rate issues are like it's overall kind of sparse. It's because it's a woman. And I say that's playing every single Darksiders game. Darksiders 2 is the best one, but
yes,
I don't think he's played those games. I don't because it wouldn't fit his agenda of like, you don't let these games being played anymore, made anymore, because they're still making Darksiders. They're making it a fourth one.
The 2000s were all about male, masculine fantasy.
This is your fantasy?
Hero of the story. We want to be at the center. We want to save the women and the children and the damsels and.
What women or children are you saving as a private military contractors?
If anything, you're killing all of them.
Yeah.
The fucking civilians
should
in the
be
way.
obsessed with us. Video games have
Jesus Christ, you hear that?
Wow, he just says it.
Just all the women should be obsessed with us? That's your fantasy?
That is
Jesus Christ, dude.
Awesome.
But you know what? That's also a man who, don't know how he got married, but that's also a man who probably didn't attract a lot of women to begin with. So his fantasy was like, oh, the girls are going to like me because I'm muscular and I'm strong in the video game. In real life, I look like the shift lead at Starbucks. And I don't have the big arms I'd say people should have as men. And I am probably a soy boy, millennial, red guy who's 42 years old, obsessing over rainbows and fucking video games.
Yeah, he basically just wants like a slave. That he can like propagate his genes with. Like
also,
that's
how the
relationship.
There's no way he's trying to connect that bullshit to Microsoft laying off 9,000 people.
Oh fuck yeah!
There's no way.
They had to lay off 9,000 people this year. It's because you quit making video games about male fantasy and you put a bunch of gay nonsense in your games. It's as simple as
that's why.
But
all the research we've done and the videos we've done about this topic, throw them away. This is why they didn't do it. It's because they weren't making video games with hot women and men as the lead. For Andy.
Maybe my channel should have just stayed down. It's
honestly
trouble of deleting it.
Bro, I'm gonna delete all my videos talking about this very topic.
This year, it's because you quit making video games about male fantasy and you put a bunch of gay nonsense in your games.
Oh god damn it, dude! I'm so dumb. They stopped making games with male fantasies.
God, I can't believe that games with gay shit made everything worse and nobody likes them. Like
I know
Celeste, nobody likes or treats Celeste with any level of sincerity or revealing it at all. Nobody cares about Mass Effect because it definitely didn't have any gay shit in it whatsoever.
Bro, didn't you hear that Larian Studios went under because Baldur's Gate 3 didn't sell enough because they found out there was gay shit in there too?
I literally just read that Sven literally killed himself and then burned down the Larian studio.
Yeah, no, and his dying words were, "Wokeness has ruined me." Like, I'm sorry. Did Doom the Dark Ages not release? Like maybe it didn't set the world on fire, but is that not a masculine game filling fantasy of like big, strong Doomslayer killing a bunch of demons and giant robots riding a dragon. Like that did that not exist anymore? Like
Armored Core came.
nah.
Like, I mean, that seems pretty.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny? It's like I bet you if he's ever played like a Souls game, he'd be like, these games are awesome, they're hard, and they're masculine. Whereas the theme of like every fucking game they've done is like connection between women and like womanhood. like how sort of like eldritch it is, like the existence of birth. Like especially like Bloodborne. Like
100%.
Bloodborne and Elden Ring specifically are two games about like womanhood and how like the treatment of women is bad and when we do shit, but like no, it's fucking sick, bro. This is
in a similar vein, Alien with Ripley in it.
Oh, yeah.
Basically a giant pregnancy allegory.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Straight up.
Definitely a pro-abortion stance, by the way.
100% pro.
No way around that. But like again, let's just finish this off so we can give our final thoughts because this is
simple as that. But in closing here, I want to talk about the real reason for the pussification of video games, and it's a couple things.
DEI.
Number one, we let too many women into
Wow,
the video game industry.
dude.
True.
If you look at this chart here, women have been trending more and more liberal in America the past.
I can't. No, I don't think my brain. It's talking about how ideologies, how women are becoming more and more progressive, men becoming more and more and more and more and more and more hard right? Especially in South Korea and like you can see in the graph, South Korea and America, where we're seeing a huge divide. And it's like, of course, because conservatives want women to be treated like shit, and women, as the receivers of said ideology, by and large, don't want to be treated like shit. But he's going to take this as saying, see, all these libs. And also, what the funny thing too is, what he's not going to show is data showing how many people in the gaming industry are male or identify as men in comparison to the women. Because that would blow up his. You know what? Fuck it. Let's blow up his whole argument right now. Let's just do.
Has it gotten better over the years? Sure. Is it still massively a massive gap between the two? Absolutely.
Yeah. So let's this is let's say in gaming industry. That's more of a consumer base. Oh, but we're making almost half of the video games players, so that's also probably a good reason, right? But is there any
According to Statistica, it looks like as of 2021, here, let me send you this. Approximately 61% of developers are male, 30 are women, 8% are.
I'm saying I found it. Yeah, it's 2021. So has it gotten better? Sure. But instead of it being in 2014, only 22% are women, now it's 30%. So over the course of like 7 years, according to this data, right, the women percentage has increased by a grand total of 8%.
Whopping.
Yes. So like it is.
It's not coincidence that in 7 years, the amount of gays have quadrupled.
Oh, well, that's the real epidemic, actually.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, that's the real epidemic. It's yeah, get those gays out of here. All right, we gotta start making just straight games.
I'm so tired. Send me to camps. I don't want to pay taxes anymore.
Yes, back to the field. We'll put you in the field. Don't worry. Then I'll join you shortly after. You know, because we can't have can't have blacks in these gaming spaces either. What happens if we start cucking and we fucking? I want to know why the black thing. He has to go back to that one. Because we got to talk about that. I'm sorry.
And the big problem is that we have been hiring and allowing these liberal women into our hobbies. Although I love Last of Us, which came out in 2013, games like
I fear Last of Us began the conversation around empathy and oh my god, are you
calling video games art? That is this is the most interesting frame of the video for me.
Yes. Oh, 100%. I fear The Last of Us began the conversation around empathy in games. He hates empathy. And he says you fear beginning conversation. Well, that game was about that, especially the second game. But people calling video games art. So you're just a consumer. Like, obviously, but like, he's just a consumer. He doesn't appreciate anything that goes into making the video game. Video games is literally art. Like
That's so
it's not being pretentious. It's art.
I feel like most of these people at least like acknowledge that video games are a form of art. They just view art as having an inherent morality to them.
Mhm.
But Andy here appears to not even classify it as a form of art, just as like
The product.
like a moral product or something. Like that's so fascinating to me. That's
Because
so
you-
fascinating.
The mental work you would have to do to try to remove really any act of human expression like away from its artistic roots is so incredibly heavy. Like art is the human expression, right? Now, does all art have yeah, no, I'm saying it's not possible, but unless it's like AI, but like he's trying to say that calling video games art is bad because he associates like deeper thinking or like analyzing media with like liberalism. Like, is his whole thing like he doesn't want video games to be analyzed and people who analyze and critique it are ruining it? Let me see what he says with this actually.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's going
Yeah.
to say.
And Life is Strange in 2014 started this whole movement of people talking about, quote, empathy in
Wait, what the
14
wait?
started
He said life is strange? Wait.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay, so just like in the editing here, so he's talking and Last of Us is there, and then the text goes away.
Mhm.
Right.
13.
Yep.
Games like Last of Us and Life is Strange in 2014 started this whole movement of people talking about
Did he like mean to like bring up a picture of Life is Strange?
I guarantee you he didn't. I guarantee you didn't. But him bringing up Life is Strange is so funny to me because that game is not about empathy. Listen, unironically, I love the first Life is Strange game.
No, it's
Okay?
so good.
It's so good.
fantastic.
I don't care, but the dialogue. Listen, it's supposed to be cringy. They're fucking teenagers.
They're kids. Yeah,
It's
teenagers.
hella cringe, all right? But like, no point was that about like you have to be empathy. It was basically a queer love story.
Yes, it's a queer love story and processing trauma and choice.
Yeah,
Whatever.
and like it's doomed yaoi, and then obviously the assault just happens, right? So it's like it's dealing with that, but something like empathy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
quote, empathy in video games. Video games are no longer about male fantasy. They're, quote, art now.
Is your male fantasy playing as Terry Crews in a shitty game? Because like you can still play Crackdown 3 if you want, but like
I didn't even know there were 3 crackdowns. What
Yep.
the hell? This looks like dog shit.
and there's only one good one. But like the entire notion that he's like video games only exist as male fantasy. That's it. There was no other scope. There was no room for introspection. There's no room for exploring different things and ideas or anything like that. They only exist to play games in which I, big muscular man, preferably white, shoot at people who are preferably non-white, and that's it. That's it.
I have a question for you.
Hmm.
How is Pong the male fantasy?
Oh, well, you see, it's simple because you have a void to which there are only 2 entities, right?
Mhm.
And really, it's the same entity, the Pong, the representation of the tennis racket. And the goal is just to play with yourself. What's more masculine than playing with yourself, I ask you? And also, the only competition is yourself. There are no women there because women can't play sports. So it's
Only
too.
you can hold yourself back.
Exactly. You're your biggest obstacle, and only men face obstacles, right? So, like, that's why Pong, same thing with Tetris. Because Tetris, right, is all about conformity, right? And how people who conform lose. That's why you lose pieces of yourself whenever the pieces match. You shouldn't slot in. You shouldn't be winning those games. So, like, that's teaching men don't fit in, don't change your society's rules. You stay that L. Don't you straighten out. You stay what you are.
You're so smart. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've been watching lots of Andy videos, so I'm starting. I get the message now. Like, games should only be about teaching men how to be men. That's it. Who needs parents?
Games are art and are about learning to empathize with others. People beginning to talk about video games like this 10 years ago is exactly why we're in our current predicament.
You know what's so funny about this? I'm sorry, it's got loud. In this fucking game that he keeps on God of War 3, Kratos sacrifices himself because he sees the destruction he's wrought and is overcome with guilt. So he fucking kills himself. And rather than let Athena take power, he kills himself. And the last thing is the flicker is hope. So like he did give a shit.
It's
And-
why he is how he is
Yeah.
in the new God of War games.
Yes, and the whole crux of Kratos' anger is because he lost his family. So you are supposed to some level empathize with the fact that this man lost everything by being tricked by the God of War. Obviously, he goes way too other direction, but they have redemption in the other games. But yes, that's core to Kratos' character is that he lost his wife and child. So that's why he's mad and angry. And in this game, he adopts Calliope as well, she's Pandora, but he calls her Calliope because his daughter. But he adopts her as his surrogate daughter. That's why he risks to save her. Like he didn't play this game.
Video games
And then he
are
stopped
not
here.
about empathy. They're not about being some trans goblin. They're not about learning from people different than us. Video games that men will go out and pay $70 for have always been about one thing: male wish fulfillment. We want to be the hero.
He's
we want
just
to be at the
saying it.
center. We want to blow
He's-
shit up. This is our hobby, and it is our right to do that. If games
That's
will simply
our
do
hobby.
this simple stuff, they will be successful again. But as long as Sony and
You know what's so funny? He says that they'll be successful again. Andy, what about your game? Is that breaking records? That blazing the charts? You know the game where you put CSAM in it? Is that the game that you want? Is that your male fulfillment fantasy? A game that you could have
Taken down by every single marketing platform.
is that the male fulfillment? CSAM? Because woo FBI. He has a backup channel? Wait a minute. How toxic positivity is killing games. Wait a minute. Is that a video on his main channel too? That was 1 month ago.
These comments are fire. As a black video game player, I approve this message.
Oh.
I'm tired of the woke anti-white BS.
As someone paralyzed in a wheelchair, it really sucks being forcefully represented by these people. Yeah, these are real commenters. These are real commenters, dude.
Yep, that's what I was talking about earlier. It's so fucking
As a
sad.
22-year-old girl, I have been saying this for years. How the fuck did we let this happen? Bitch, they don't want you here. He said this is for games for guys. Why are you here? Oh my god, dude. Got testosterone pumped just by the Army of Two cinematic. Games used to be made by men with weak arms who dream of having beefy arms. Games that are made by people with weak arms who dream of a world where everyone else has weak arms too. They're so obsessed with arms. This is so funny.
Is the superior name. That's gas. That's
Oh my god, dude. Husband's BF transition, crying face emoji. Weak man can be easily controlled. I guess Andy's weak as shit then. As a black video game player, I see it. I approve his message. I am tired of woke anti-white BS. Coming from a black male. Oh, really? Deborah? Did you are? Oh my god, dude. This is... Look how many just made up screen names are there. Like, look how many throwaways there are in the fucking comment section, dude. Like...
There was
Like,
I saw
oh.
a couple people who appear to be like legit. What was it? Yeah, there's a comment by the dude who did the got a testosterone pump.
Mhm.
Like he's got like over 300,000 subscribers, and he makes like what appear to be like flexing videos.
Wait,
with,
what?
like,
Hold on.
cars and shit.
Hold on. First off, this one says literally every single Spider-Man cannot have a weak mentality or else they would go all insane from the shit the writers put him through. There was an arc with Peter Parker called the Clone Saga, and afterwards it was him and Ben Reilly. And Peter Parker at one point was convinced to almost kill himself. Okay?
Weak.
So Peter Parker does know how to have a strong mentality. Just letting you know. They took our jobs and communities. Now they're coming for our games. Who's they?
I was
Who took your job and your community?
They took games back when Anita was relevant. Take a shot for every time Anita Sarkeesian comes up.
Early 2000 was fucking badass. Those are my teenage years right there. Oh, I wonder if there's any sort of thing about like you having stronger nostalgic feelings from a time period where you had less responsibilities. Follow the nose that knows. I'm a lesbian, and you're so right, especially COD. I grew up with Battlefield. Yeah. What's BO? 2? Black Ops 2? And now it's all mascots, gays, and celebrities. What the hell happened? If Army of 2 exists in 2025, it'd be Army of Gay, with character customization specifically designed to make your characters more gay. The God of War TV show.
Discord for telling someone who said
I saw that.
Trans people made Battlefield what it is today. We're here like it or not. They are the reason the franchise has been terrible. Yeah, man. Trans people are why Battlefield 2042 was fucking dog shit, and not the fact that they obliterated the structure of the game.
The God of War TV show is with Norse crowds instead of Greek one. I knew they'd do that. Greek crowds is insurmountably based. We can't have that. You couldn't tell a fucking story with the Greek one, you idiots. Like it's so insane. It's so insane. It's so insane, dude.
We must not forget the way things used to be, the way things should be. Take a shot for every bit of fascist dog whistling.
I mean, not all are bad. Look, like Split Fiction has all women in it, but it's a very good game. Because in that game, LGBTQ plus is not being forced down your throat. If devs know what they're doing, they can make great games. Splitgate 2 literally got recalled by a developer, and they're going to relaunch it.
I'm seeing one lone brave commenter by the name of Professor Lester who's saying, "You clearly don't know the character of Peter Parker. He's probably the most emotional superhero there."
Yes. I'm sure I can find it.
I just upvoted him. My fucking king.
Man, I love Andy's. I'm around his age. At first, it was supposed to just be acceptance, which is no problem. Now they want to be the dominant culture. I love that so much. Now they want to be the dominant culture. First, I could accept them, but now, no. Oh, Dustborn. Oh my God.
Let's go.
We need to end this crap. I'm convinced that GTA 6 is going to be woke. It's like you've never actually understood the games you've played, and now that people are understanding it for you, like, what, it's woke. Grand Theft Auto has always been a satirical look at this country.
100%.
Oh, here's Professor Lester. Big up him too. Also, bro, just make an normal war shooter realistic game without woman. What is going on, man? This is the most damning comment to me so far. Most of these games, I played it when I was a kid in high school. Very nostalgic. That's it.
Ubisoft is especially guilty of gay propaganda. I blame the French. True.
You can know them in the French. But like, I want to see if this video of his that's on his backup channel is also on his main channel. Because I got a feeling it's not. I have a feeling that's the video he just dumped on that one. You know what's funny? I feel like he goes through these stretches where it's like he gets sub 100K views, right? Let's just do from right here. Black Girl Boss Fatigue wasn't hitting. Then he goes for let's check a AAA market. That gets me views. Oh, GTA. Oh, they're going to love that. I'll do that. Oh, Black People Stealing Simulator. Only 46,000 views. Okay, let me bring back me attacking gay people again in games. 200,000 views. Awesome. Oh, look at this garbage game no one cares about. 90,000. Okay, base games. Oh, Xbox, no one cares. Okay, what about Xbox 33? Oh, less people care. What about Pirate Software? People don't care. What about my best game of all time? No one cares. People don't care. Okay, we'll talk about shit on Xbox and then Call of Duty, and then I'll do a review on like he's just obviously it's like when he tries to even stray a little bit away from him being aggressively homophobic, it doesn't do well for him.
Yep. Yeah, which I find interesting. I was having a discussion with people the other day about like the very fascinating slow rise of post-racial fascism.
Mhm.
And to a degree, I do think that like on some level, as we've seen in the comments section, like going after people like just for being black like isn't really like in vogue anymore
Right.
because it's so because now really it's shifted much more of a focus around like gay people and trans people and still women to an extent.
Oh
But
yeah.
to me at least, and I'm curious your thoughts, is it feels like to a degree like blackness has reached a point where it is less openly susceptible to things like that and less popular to hate on.
That's
Like yeah.
You know what? I think by itself you're right, but I also think if it's used as like a enhancer to like someone's quality, right? Like if you look at his thumbnails, for example,
Lesbian.
right? Exactly. So it's like girl boss, right? I can make him black now because we're showing that a target you already don't like, but now I'm using different terms, so it's okay. Like oh, look at that. This is a bald headed black girl boss. Look at this black girl boss. Look at this black girl boss. Look at every time I use the word like girl boss, I have a black person on the thumbnail. Like he's gay, black, and disabled. Oh, see. It's gay,
That's
and I'm
one of my
using,
favorite thumbnails he's ever done, by the way.
but it's like everything is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep putting black people's faces on top of everything. The woke apocalypse here. So like, I still think it's profitable to be like racist against black people, but it has to be specifically towards like women or trans people.
Yes.
Because they need the male like on their side, but like they'll be like, yeah, because this game hasn't even come out yet, and they're calling it a black people stealing simulator, and it's like, what was funny though is it only has 46,000 views. Like no one, that's probably his least watched in
Womp womp.
a minute. Yeah, I would say that and his other black video about Assassin's Creed Shadows. But yeah, because that's not really by itself doesn't do enough anymore, right? But then you make a Call of Duty and put a black person there. You say how soon is lunch? Then suddenly, that's 200,000 views.
Totally. I feel like COD and like very traditional like war like whites games like the expectation of like women or black people in the like hyper white masculine spaces like that I feel like is where it's like a real shocker like that's the real
Oh yeah,
divergence the woman the black the gay in those spaces like that is where he really I think consistently hits and sees
yeah,
the most success in because
yes.
culturally to them it's the most alienating.
Oh yeah. Like again, me, like him going after me wouldn't get him any views, right? No one would care.
Totally. Yeah.
But let's say now that let's say I'm a black female streamer talking about him. Oh, that's money right there because we are misogynistic, right? We hate women. We won't admit it, but we hate them. So I mean, Andy admits it. He fucking hates women, but
oh yeah.
For his audience, for plausible deniability, it's like, no, we don't hate women. It's just we don't like these tourists. We don't like these. That's why he prefaced it by saying, like, for the most part, saying like these liberal women, right? Even when he said too many women are in there, it's like, well, these liberal women are ruining things, right? So it's not just women. It's only liberal women, you guys. It's okay, not just women. Even though it's very transparent that Andy Pants just doesn't like women in his game space at all. And I'm going to go a step further and say, I don't think Andy Pants likes women, period.
Nope.
Like
he absolutely does not.
He doesn't like
doesn't
women.
like women.
Yeah, he's just mad that he's attracted to them. Like he's one of those guys. Because
he sees women in like very much the like necessary role they have to play in his life to fulfill his like
masculine identity
spreading fantasy.
Yeah.
Like they have to be child rearers. They have to take care of him and the home. Like he sees them as a tool to make this like really disgusting moral fantasy he has come to life.
You know what I think is a good allegory for this? I think Andy likes cars, but he hates the DMV. Like he loves taking his car and driving it and putting gas in it, going off-roading, whatever, right? But he hates the fact that he has to go to DMV and get it registered and make sure he does like a smog check and have proper tags, all that stuff too. But the DMV is a necessary part of all of this. And he wishes the DMV didn't exist. So he could just off-road all day with no problems and not have to worry about his car being, in a presentable state for it to be on the road, but everyone else. But the DMV exists, so he has to deal with it. Women exist, he has to deal with it, but he'd rather not deal with women. He'd rather just deal with the guys all the time. He wants to play games with only men in it. He doesn't want women anywhere in gaming, either in front of the screen, unless they're, he can jerk off to them, or definitely not behind the scenes. He doesn't want women touching any part of his games. Don't write it. Don't even look at it. It's only for boys. This is only for the boys, and that's it. As it used to be.
Girls allowed.
I mean, he said it himself, right? This is our right. This is our hobby. Like, and also, I like the fact that, I don't know why it's glitching on here, but his banner is just like the chat, but just like, please tell me more how insecure of a man you are. Like, I want to just end this video with just like showing his face again, because I think this is important, okay? And this is not me just being like, picky or petty and shit because Andy once tried to come from my looks, which I'm like, come on, guy. But this is a man who is cosplaying as being a tough guy. Like, this is a man right here who isn't strong. He's not masculine. He's not buff. He's not this big, strong, intimidating man. He's a 40-plus-year-old man who goes on the internet and complains about rainbows in video games, while espousing how it's actually men are supposed to do this and men are supposed to do that. But he doesn't do any of that shit, right? He's not out there saving lives. He's not lifting trucks. He's not doing any of this shit. He's also, when he tries to make games, bad at that too. So, like, he has no room to talk about the shit he's talking about and the way he's talking about it. But people are allowing him a pass because he is doing confirmation bias shit, right? Like, he is confirming their biases. So they'll keep coming to him, even though he's an idiot who has no idea what he's talking about, who got owned so bad from the Act Man alone, which, to be fair, if the Act Man is destroying you in the debate, I think you...
Yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh.
Yeah. Like, you have your own issues, but even if we look at this, right, these two pictures side to side, the Act Man has a tattoo. He has a more defined chin, right? Like, he looks more masculine than this guy who looks like the soy millennials he makes fun of. And I'm just like, and your name is Andy Pants. Like, that's not.
It feels like he got that out of a name generator, like Mr. Beast or something.
Oh yeah, because at least like Act Man has the word man in it. Yours is Andy Pants. Like, I wouldn't say that's super masculine, but I think this has been going on way too long. I'm gonna stop recording. We can still talk. I'm gonna just stop recording this. I'm gonna just.